You thought for certain you were going to get this new job opportunity. After 2+ months of interviews, positive feedback from the organization, meeting key executive leaders during your final rounds, you were confident a job offer was going to come shortly. Unfortunately, the organization emails you after several weeks informing that they move forward with another candidate. Completely devastated, completely disappointed, and completely frustrated, you reach back out to the organization for further clarity. The organization responds back to you, but in their usual safe corporate verbiage, stating once again, they've just decided to move forward with another candidate. What happened? This is the truth and why organizations will never disclose this truth to you. The organization performed what's called a backdoor reference check on your candidacy. In my 20+ years in global people and talent management, I've witnessed this countless numbers of times. Candidates go through the recruiting process, make it through the final interview, engage, and believe they're going to receive a job offer. What they don't know is that the organization in the background, undisclosed, is performing a backdoor reference on their candidacy. Let's break this down. There are two forms of reference checks an organization performs. The first one is what's called a formal reference process. This is where this process is disclosed to you up front. The organization actually asks you for 2 professional references that they can call and connect with. The second is this informal, undisclosed backdoor reference where the organization, where hiring team members, and in most engaged, highly engaged companies, where the interview panel team members are looking within their networks for mutual connections and gathering detailed information about your professional past. Let's break this down into 3 truths regarding backdoor references. Truth 1, every workplace has a small world factor. What does this mean? Industries are smaller than you think. Think about it. People come and go and leave organizations all the time. These same people, they go to different companies within the same industries and likely have interacted with you or know someone who knows your professional career, who can vouch and speak to the way you handled yourself at your existing employer or previous employer. Truth 2, your reputation travels faster than your resume. The way you leave a company, the way you handle your day-to-day actions, the way that you partner with colleagues, leaders, cross-stakeholder partners, that impression follows you without you knowing. Let me give you an example. In a previous organization, I recall an employee given their 2 weeks notice. This employee was a great performer, no issues whatsoever, and gave the traditional 2 weeks notice. This employee, unfortunately, during their 2 weeks notice period, became disengaged. This employee started showing up late. This employee stopped doing the work, and actually this employee, in fact, left before their 2-week end date. What this employee didn't realize, the new supervisor at the company this person was going to join called this person's old supervisor. Now, what people don't realize is people are connected, especially in the same industry, especially in the same function. The new leader called the former leader to just ensure, hey, this person applied directly to us. We didn't poach, just wanted to give you that courtesy information. The old leader now informs the new leader what happened during this employee's last 2 weeks at the organization. Believe it or not, the new company rescinded the employee's offer. Now, this employee was out the new job And of course, this employee put their 2 weeks notice with us and was no longer employed with us. Once again, your reputation travels faster than your resume. Truth 3, you can proactively manage the narrative. What does this mean? When you're applying for new opportunities, land interviews, land interest with an organization, do your research. Research the teams, the leaderships. As soon as you get the interview panel's names and informations, make sure you look on LinkedIn, see if you share mutual contacts, and reach out to them before they do, because trust me, they are reaching out behind the scenes doing the same thing. Now, so how should you protect yourself from negative backdoor references? Step 1, just be intentional in your professional journey. Be a person that delivers with excellence, is trusted, and works well with others. Remember, your actions today can either open up another opportunity or close a current opportunity you're going through with a new organization. Step 2, maintain relationships. I know this is hard. We all get busy in our lives, but once you leave an organization, continue to just remain positive relationships. Reach out to former colleagues, former leaders, check in once in a while. Just maintain those relationships and keep them as your valuable network, because you'll never know when you'll need them again. And last step, step 3, control your professional narrative online. I know we live in this highly digital footprint world, but remain professional, because your character, your reputation, what you're putting out in the digital world can add or fuel to backdoor check references as well. I want to thank you so much for listening to this entire message. If you felt that this was a powerful insight for you, please feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be breaking down and sharing these insights, covering interviews, covering promotions, covering the secret corporate playbooks that gives you an advantage in the corporate professional setting. If you like, please subscribe, share, and thank you so much for coming to my channel.